another tutorial. This look is a very dramatic makeup look, but I figured that I would do it because it is perfect for a regular makeup tutorial, or if you are running on last minute costume ideas. I feel like if you pair this dramatic smoky eye with a bright red lip, it could be used for a perfect sort of sexy vampire kind of costume if you are into that thing. This is a very blown out black smoky eye with a very warm reddish crease with copper on the lower lash line and a pop of gold glitter in there. This look is super dramatic, but it's super fun to do, and if you want to have a really glam night, I feel like this look would be perfect for you. Me personally, I have never worn this look just because it is super dramatic and I normally don't go for dramatic makeup looks, but I love playing around with my makeup and I love trying out different things, and this look is definitely fun and different for me. So I hope you all enjoy this video. If you do like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. I love you all and I will see you all soon.
Starting off by moisturizing my face using my Cetaphil moisturizer. I love this stuff. Next, I'm going to be priming my eyelids with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I have been loving this for priming my eyelids because this concealer does not crease at all. It works just like the MAC Pro Longwear, but it's so much cheaper and I'm just absolutely obsessed with it. I love it. Next, I'm going in my Morphe palette. I'm going to take this reddish brown shade. This is the Warm Matte palette, and I'm taking this shade and running this all throughout my crease using my Sigma E40 blending brush. I love this brush because it makes it so easy to blend out the eyeshadow. As long as you go back and forth, it literally does all of the blending for you. Now I'm taking my Rimmel Scandal Eyes kohl liner. This is in black. This is the creamiest kohl liner ever. I'm running this all over my lid, making small strokes, and then I'm going to be blending all of that out with a synthetic flat brush in a few seconds. This is just going to work as a base for the black matte eyeshadow that we will place over top of this. Next, I'm just patting that. Next, I'm picking this matte black shade in the same Morphe palette. I'm literally packing this all over my lid from inner corner to outer corner, all over, meeting that up in the crease. Yes, it will look like raccoon eyes right now, but you just want to pack on that black to really set all of that black eyeliner in place. And that black liner just helps intensify this black eyeshadow even more. And it also gives it something to stick onto that's a little bit more sticky so that you don't have a bunch of fallout. Next, I'm taking the shade Embark by MAC, which is the deepest brown shade. I love this. I'm going to take a small brush and just run that all in my crease. And this is just going to help blend the black into the red shade that we already have in there. So you just want to run that back and forth. Just continue to blend until it is perfect. Next, I'm taking the shade Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, which is another really warm brown shade. It has a red undertone, similar to the shade we originally put in our crease, but this one's a little bit darker. So I'm just going to put that right over Embark, but right under the original transition shade, and this is just going to help everything flow together. It's going to tie the Embark to the original transition shade and just make the whole look flow together. Next, I'm taking the shade Rice Paper by MAC, which is my absolutely favorite highlight shade. I'm taking a small brush and using this to highlight my brow bone. I'll be dragging it down a little bit to help blend out the other eyeshadows that are already in my crease. And then I'm going to take my moisturizer with a Q-tip. I'm going to use this to clean up any fallout. I'm just going back and forth. But the fallout was a bit intense, so in a few seconds you will see me go in with my toner and just clean off the rest of my face. But I am cleaning the edge of my eyeshadow very sharply with the Q-tip and the moisturizer. And then, like I said, I'm going to go in with a toner and a cotton pad and just use that to wipe off any other black on my face. I swear with this look, you have to make sure to get every ounce of black off, because if you apply your foundation over it, your face will just look like a muddy black mess. So now I'm taking my L'Oreal Lift Blur foundation and I'm just putting that all over. I wanted something with a little bit more coverage today. I'm using my Sonia Kashuk. This is a blush powder brush, but I seriously love this brush for foundation. If you watch my earlier videos, my really beginning videos, I always used to use this for foundation. Now I'm taking the same LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige, and I'm just highlighting, doing an intense highlight with this look, you need a very intense highlight because since your eyes are so dark, you don't want your under eye to look remotely dark. And then I'm just taking any excess stuff left over on my brush and highlighting down my nose, on my chin and forehead. And then I'm also taking a smaller brush to really clean in that area near my inner tear duct. Now I'm quickly filling in my brows. I decided to use Brun by MAC to fill in my brows, and I wanted my eyebrows to be very defined. Again, you want your eyes to be very defined with a look very smoky like this. Next, I'm going to set everything on my face with my Laura Mercier setting powder. I love this powder, and I'm just using a big MAC 150 to do so. To contour, I'm going to be using this new bronzer that I got by Jane, and it is in the shade Give. And I really like this bronzer because it doesn't have talc in it. And I'm again just really defining my face because I don't want my eyes to kind of get lost in my face. I want to give my face some more structure. I'm also bringing this down my nose. Now for my favorite part, I'm taking this NYX Ultra Pearl Mania pigment, and this is in the shade Rust Pearl. It's a very coppery shade. I'm going to wet my brush with Fix Plus and dip it in the pigment. This is an angled brush, and I'm going to use this to line right under my lower lash line, meeting up the black in my tear duct, and then when I get to the end of my lower lash line, I'm just going to flick it up. Then I'm going to take this Wet n Wild shimmery glitter stuff. It's like a gel type of gold shade. I'm taking a small little definer brush, and I'm just lightly patting that on, sort of stamping it right over the copper shade that we just placed. This is going to give it a really cool effect, and it just brings a little bit more glam and pop to the look. I'm also going to bring this gold a little bit on my tear duct to just brighten that up some. Now I'm going to line my inner waterline with this nude liner by Rimmel, and this just will really help bring some life and some brightness back into your eyes. Excuse me. Now I'm going to be prepping my lashes for false lashes with this Jordana Best Extreme Eyelash Mascara. I'm focusing this a lot on my lower lash line and then quickly going over my top lashes. Now I'm going to be applying these Fright Night lashes in Enchanted. And then for blush, I use this peachy gold shade in my BH Day and Night blush palette. For my lips, I accidentally unrecorded this, but I took the shade Tawny to line my lips. And then I use the shade 700 by Rimmel. It's a very orangey nude shade. And then to top everything off, I use this NYX very pretty gold lip gloss to top everything off. And there you have it. This is the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know what any other videos that you guys would like to see. I love you all.